Hello, hello, hello. Welcome. It is great to see you all. Thank you so much for being here. I'm Stephanie. That is Brad, and you have arrived at Steel City MTG. We play limited here. We are big fans of the idea that you get the most value out of your booster packs if you play games with them, and you only need one buddy and a handful of packs in order to do that. You don't need 8 people in a full box. You can simplify it. You can just have one buddy. We try to demonstrate that as best we can here on this channel by playing some games with our booster packs. We most often do 1v1 sealed, and that is what we have in store for you all this evening. And yes, we do have to go to space. The space is, I don't know if the space is a level up. I think it might be, but let me know if it sucks. But yeah, so anyway, we're going to be playing some games with our boosties tonight, y'all. And yeah, we're going to be cracking some packs, building some decks, and playing a best of 3 match against each other tonight. But before we do that, we want to highlight for you all who made this all possible tonight, and that is, of course, our wonderful sponsors. We are sponsored by Manipool, Nerd Gear, and Gerudo. We recommend that if you're buying your cards online, that you check out Manipool.com. They have an insanely large catalog now. They have really incredible competitive prices, and they have best-in-class optimizer for whenever you have those big cartfuls of things that you want to buy. Yeah, they also have really excellent support. I think it's the best place to buy cards on the internet. And so if you haven't already checked it out, definitely do so. If you use that little link that we have in chat there, and if you like bookmark it and you click it before you check out at any point, they have to pay us money. And how cool is that? And that doesn't cost you anything. It's a great way to support our stream. Secondly, we are sponsored by Nerd Gear, and Nerd Gear makes really wonderful gaming accessories. We're very excited to be partnered with them. They make fun things like this fun D20 that we roll at the beginning of every stream. They make custom playmats. We got these printed there. They do, if you've seen the Playmat Sanctuary, if you've seen the Commander Essentials kit, they make all kinds of wonderful things. Definitely check them out. And again, if you shop at that link that's over there in chat, they have to pay us money, and that's cool. So yeah, if you're buying stuff from Nerd Gear anyway, use our link. Yeah, or our code. There's a code too. The code works for Nerd Gear. It's great. And lastly, and certainly not leastly, we are sponsored by Gerudo, and that is the platform on which we are playing this evening. So if you notice the crisp camera quality, that's by no accident. But yeah, so we are sponsored by Gerudo. It's a free social media website specifically built for trading card game players. So if you have not yet tried it, we recommend it. All right, friends. Hello, Saritha. It is wonderful to see you. It is wonderful to see you. We have a few returning friends and a few new friends here, and I love to see that. So thank you all for joining us. Manipool is the best for buyers and sellers. You know what, Grow Up in Game, I agree with you. I don't know if y'all know, like, if you don't sell cards online, I don't think you, like, have a full grasp for how incredible Manipool is. For context, TCG Player charges, like, upwards of 13% fees for selling. Manipool charges 5%. It's wild. And so not only is it great for buying, but it's also very good for selling. So it's very good. You love supporting hometown creators and Manipool. Hello. It is great to see you. Thank you so much for chatting with us, Palika. Yes. Yeah, absolutely. We love Manipool. So Manipool. So if you go to Manipool.com, let's see here. I might be able to figure out how to put that link in chat on TikTok, but otherwise, you can find it on all of our socials, Palika. But it's wonderful to see you, and I'm glad to see that you are from Pittsburgh as well. I think ? Hometown creators. Is that what you mean? And some people like don't always know. I guess the Steel City, there's a couple of them, but Pittsburgh that's where we're from. That's where we're from. But yeah, y'all. So we are going to be doing some 1v1 sealed tonight, cracking packs, building decks, and playing a best of 3 match against each other. We went to New York City this past weekend, so I'm sure we're going to be yapping about that during deck building. But before we do all of that, we have a slideshow for you, because we would not be Steel City MTG if we did not have PowerPoint presentations. So what we're going to do is we're going to tell you about this draft format, because I know we've had Marvel superheroes on the brain, and so we're going to do a quick overview of the draft format for Secrets of Strixhaven. We're going to try to remember a little bit about it, and try to know what it is we're going to try to build into, or what archetypes Wizards wants us to build into, or maybe what distinctly not archetypes Wizard one. I don't know. There's some soup things that you can build in this format. It's
the real
great.
Secret of Strixhaven.
Hi, Scott Johnny. You're watching on TikTok. How exciting is that? Okay, wonderful. Let's go to the let's go. Let's go to slideshow.
Right.
You ready?
Yes, I have donned the tiara as is required.
Yeah.
All right. So let's talk Secrets of Strixhaven. So Strixhaven, if you're not familiar, is a school in the magic universe focused on teaching its students the finer points of magic and spellcasting. It's divided into 5 colleges, each of which is led by an elder dragon and represented in the enemy color pairs. So each college has their own strategy and mechanics, which make up the mechanics and draft archetypes for the set. And there's also a pretty heavy just do whatever you want and play the best cards in your packs option as well. And we will talk about all of that. So what we're going to do first is talk about some of the mechanics in the set that are sort of set wide, that are agnostic of the draft archetypes in the colleges. Then we'll talk about each of the colleges, what their mechanic is, what their strategy is. And then we'll talk about where the money is, what cards we might be excited to open for the purposes of selling on Mana Pool later, as if we open them in our packs. All right. So the first mechanic to talk about is Prepare. This is sort of the flagship mechanic for the set. It appears on so many cards, and it is one of my favorite mechanics ever. So being prepared is something that a designation of sorts that a creature can have. If a creature is prepared, you can cast its prepared spell. So if we look at Emeritus of Abundance here, its prepared spell you see on the right side of its text box is Regrowth. So you can see Emeritus of Abundance enters prepared. So when it enters, it's prepared, and you could then cast Regrowth. And if you cast Regrowth, then the Emeritus of Abundance becomes unprepared. There are some of the higher rarity cards have ways that you can re-prepare them, but a lot of creatures just enter prepared. And the big important thing to know about this mechanic is you are actually casting an instant or sorcery when you cast a prepared spell. This doing so will trigger effects that trigger when you cast instants or sorceries. Next on our list to talk about is Paradigm. Now, this one is a mythic only mechanic. It appears on a cycle of 1-color sorceries. Basically, when you cast a spell with Paradigm, you exile it instead of putting it in your graveyard as it resolves. And the first time you cast a spell with Paradigm of its name, you basically get to recast it for free at the beginning of each of your first main phases. So really cool, splashy effect that happens on instants and sorceries. And then our last archetype agnostic sort of mechanic is Converge. Converge will appear on a variety of spells. And basically it just means that the text of the spell or an ability of a permanent, in the case of a permanent spell, will care about the number of colors of mana that you spent to cast that spell. And the effects on the card will get better the more colors of mana you spend to cast it. All right, let's get into draft archetypes. First, we're going to talk about white and black. This is the College of Silverquill with their mechanic Repartee. So Repartee is a series of triggered abilities that trigger when you cast an instant or sorcery that targets a creature. That can be one of your creatures. It could be one of your opponent's creatures. Basically, this is a sort of tempo aggro archetype looking to use combat tricks and removal spells to trigger these Repartee effects as often as possible. Next in blue and red is the College of Prismari with their mechanic Opus. Now, Opus is similar to Repartee, is a series of triggered abilities that trigger whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, but the effect you get is better if you spend 5 or more mana to cast that spell. So this archetype is sort of a big mana spell slinger archetype looking to maybe get some extra mana with treasure tokens or something, but then cast these big splashy instants and sorceries to just devastate your opponent and trigger these Opus mechanics. Next, in black and green, is the College of Witherbloom with their mechanic Infusion. Now, so infusion abilities care about whether or not you've gained life this turn. They might be triggers on a creature entering. It might be your spells costing less or being more effective. But essentially, this is sort of a mid-range archetype looking to stabilize with a healthy amount of life gain effects while taking advantage of these infusion abilities. Next, we'll do my favorite, Lorehold, in red and white with their mechanic Flashback. So you can cast a spell with Flashback from your graveyard by paying its flashback cost, and then if such a spell would be put into your graveyard, it is exiled instead. Now, Lorehold has this sort of aggro to mid-range archetype that cares about cards leaving your graveyard. So you'll have creatures that give you cool triggers or get better or deal damage to your opponent, when a card leaves your graveyard, thus synergizing with flashback. Then our last college is in green and blue, and this is the College of Quandrix with their mechanic is Increment. So Increment is a triggered ability that puts a +1/+1 counter on the creature that has it whenever you spend more mana to cast a spell than that creature's power or toughness. Critically, it cares about the amount of mana you spent, not the mana value of the spell. So this is sort of a mid-range archetype that will play some creatures early, and those creatures will steadily get bigger as you cast bigger and bigger spells. Now, we've talked about all the colleges, but there is a secret 6th archetype that is 2+ color converge soup. So these decks are typically centered in either a blue-red deck or a green-blue deck, and it's basically just a control archetype that is looking to maximize the payoffs of these converge spells or other just big splashy rares and mythics that you open in your packs. There's plenty of fixing in this set, so it is super easy to get into other colors if you have the right cards. This archetype can be incredibly good under the right circumstances. But let's talk about where the money is. Now, unfortunately, the price of Secrets of Strixhaven cards has dropped dramatically. So we'll see our big 3 here, but there are only 6 cards that are worth $5 or more, which is usually our sort of threshold for putting them on our mana pool store.
Sad trombone sounds.
Yeah, it's a bit of a bummer, but you can see our big 3 here. Emeritus of Woe at $13.
Whoa.
Improvisation Capstone and Germination Practicum are both at $9.
Oh, we have a new follow. Hello. Thank you so much for follow. Oh, wait.
It's a resub.
It's a resub. Grow Up and Game. Thank you so much for the resub. We appreciate you. Wonderful. All right. Sorry. Go ahead and do your thing.
Nope. That's it. I guess the other thing I'll say is among the other 3 cards are at least 1, maybe 2 of the other paradigm spells. I think commander players like those. So, they command at least a somewhat nice price tag.
Yeah. Okay. We love that. Well, thank you all so much for hanging out with us this evening. Whoa, time does fly. Yes. That it looks like, I don't know why I animated again, but it did. Anyway, we love this. Y'all, we're gonna crack some packs tonight, and while we open packs, we want to tell you about our weekend. We were in New York City this past weekend. How exciting is that? And so yeah, we have a little bit of story time. But Brad, are you ready to crack packs?
I'm ready.
I think I'm ready to crack packs.
Let's get into it.
Let's do it. I'm gonna zoom in. Ooh. All right. Let's do it. Which color pack do you want to open first? Do we each have an even number of all of these?
So instead of 2 TAM packs, I have 3 Senar packs. So okay. I'll do this first one will be different, but then the rest will
Okay. All right. That sounds great. Let's do it. All of these have like weird, like miscut. I feel like it's just, that's just how it went, but yeah, it's fine. All right. So, New York City is so much fun to visit. I agree with you. So we were there for the 4th of July. So precursor, 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks. I forget how long ago. It was not very long ago. Brad and I went to New York City just for and I booked us pretty solid. I was like, yeah, let's go see some shows. Let's see some friends. I had just assumed this man grew up in Long Island. I had just assumed that he had done the touristy things in New York before. Turns out, you know what happens when you assume?
Makes monkeys come out of your ears.
Yeah, well, no, yeah, you would think it was something else, but yeah, you would have assumed incorrectly. But yeah, anyway, I assumed incorrectly, and thus my husband has not actually done the touristy things in New York City, and so we did those this time. We did the Statue of Liberty, which on the 4th of July I feel like wild. And it was also just like hotter than the devil's something or other.
Oh yeah, it was very warm.
Yeah, it was really warm. But yeah. But we saw the Statue of Liberty, we went to the Guggenheim, and then we watched the 4th of July fireworks, the Macy's fireworks that they fire off over the Brooklyn Bridge. We watched those from like the 67th floor of the Rockefeller Center, which is fun.
Yeah, it was a great time.
It was a good time. All right. I have Blazing Fire Singer. Daydream is Blazing Fire Singer is good. I think this one is sneaky good. This is the Seething Song creature. I like this one a lot. I also like Daydream. This is the Blinky card. Exile target creature you control, then return it to the battlefield under its owner's control with a 1/1 counter on it. This is great for repartee because it has flashback as well.
Nice, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I have Jadzy.
Oh, yeah, you do. Okay. I have Informed Inkwright. Ooh, speaking of repartee.
There we go.
Love this. Any mythic other than Winds of Abandon and Culling the Weak and Pyretic Ritual. Yeah, okay. I have another. Oh, I got a Jessica's Will. Perfect for when I have my commander in this game. This is probably going on our mana pool storefront. So in our analysis of prices, we just pick we don't look at the bonus sheet cards because they're not super likely that we pull them, and so the pull rate is I don't know.
There's also like fancy printings of cards you could open and play boosters.
Yeah.
It's just
So we just try to do like normal printings of things rather than like the three possible copies of Vampiric Tutor or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah. Rancorous Archaic. But yeah, so whenever I have my commander, I can do all the things. No, I think this is actually kind of fun for the Spellslinger decks. So just for the Seething Song effect, right?
Yep.
So you have 2 rares.
Yep. Jadzy and Echo Casting Symbol.
Wow.
Very, very
Oh wow,
cool.
That's very good. Hi Megan, it's
Monstrous
good to see you.
Rage.
Hello. And Monstrous Rage. Okay, that's basically a rare. All right, I'm ready for pack 2. Are you ready for pack 2?
Ready for pack 2.
Let's do it. Brett got the pack with the double blue rares. I know. I got Jessica's Will.
Yeah, you should know, chat. I picked the packs tonight.
Yeah, he did.
Odds are good. It's Team Brad tonight.
Okay, well.
Factor that in to your gambling later.
That's not what? No. All right. Muse's Encouragement. Strife Scholar, efflorescence. I keep wanting to say effervescence. Effervescence is like one of my favorite words to use in real life because you can use it to describe bubbles in soda, but you can also use it to like an effervescent person as like a bubbly, like, I don't know, spunky kind of person, you know, like, I don't know, effervescent person. And I love using that word. And I keep wanting to say effervescence instead of efflorescence here, but that's fine. Wander Off is great too. I love unconditional removal.
Mm-hmm.
That Jessica's Will is $45 to take that as you will. I will take that as I will. I will also take it as Jessica's Will. Pursue the Past. Grapple with Death. Molten Note.
I'm doing repartee.
Okay, I love that card. I love that 1-drop.
Yeah.
I love any 1-drops that you can play early that get better as the game goes. I'm so all about it. All right. Looks like we got some friends hanging out with us over there on the Clock app. So hello, it's great to see you all. Thanks for hanging out with us. All right, Graduation Day. Dina's Guidance. This is my rare. I like this one.
Uh-oh.
My second favorite card in the whole set is back here. And it's not because it's any good. Actually, just kidding. Thank you for the gold coins, Draco Lucian. Hello, it is great to see you. Friend. Oh, the gold boxing gloves. Hello. And then Giant Growth. This is the Existential Crisis Squirrel. I just see him and I just relate to him deeply on many levels. Yeah.
Aww.
Yeah. Anyway, sorry. What is your rare?
This is a Resonating Loot.
Yeah.
Good to go with my 2 other blue rares. And I got to Pick Your Poison. This one's JJ's favorite.
Yeah. And we have another boxing. Oh, yeah, boxing gloves for the live or for the 1v1. Yes, that makes sense. And thanks for the like, Jason. All right. I have 2 foils in here. I have a Forum of Amity and Summoned Dromedary. So right now, my first 2 packs are telling me I should play like Orsov or maybe like.
You mean
some
Silver
kind
Quill?
Of Boros-y kind of thing.
And Lorehold, Steph?
Listen, I say what I mean and I mean what I say.
You want to commit to the bit here a little bit, Steph?
No, I sure don't. I sure don't, Brad. I sure don't. Yeah, anyway. Sorry, give me a second here. I'm like super slacking. All right. Let's open pack 3. We ready for pack 3? Are we ready for pack 3, everybody? Spellbook Seeker. Love this. Y'all, if you're joining us for the first time, Brad and I we're opening booster packs tonight so that we can play some 1v1 sealed with them. So we're gonna be cracking these packs and building some decks and playing a live best of 3 match against each other. So it's gonna be a great time. I hope you stick around. Seize the spoils. I like seize the spoils. Hungry Graphalon. I feel like this sounds like a Pokemon name.
Also, fun magic fact: first giraffe creature in Magic.
You know, we needed one.
Mhm.
We needed one. We needed a giraffe.
This card, also incredibly good.
I love that card. I love that
Top
card. It is so good.
S tier removal spell for Secrets of Strixhaven Limited.
It's good in two of the archetypes, and I think it's good. Anyway, it's good stuff. It's good stuff. Elite Interceptor.
No one can match it for speed.
No one can match the Interceptor for speed. Pirates of the Caribbean, anybody? Render speechless. I don't like this card. I think it's no. This card is probably okay. This is the one that there's one of these that it's a silver quill colored spell that doesn't target anything.
Yeah, it's like target like everyone sacrifices a creature and you're like, why is this a silver quill card?
Yeah. Light's judging us for our pirates reference. Okay, fine, whatever. You can judge us. Arnon Deathbloom Botanist.
Ooh, I got this card. Killian's Confidence.
Oh, that card is busted.
You probably want this one, huh?
Half. Steph? Yeah, that's a really good card. That's a really, really, really
cantrip
good card.
That you can buy back that targets a creature.
Mm-hmm.
Everything Silver Quill ever wanted.
Everything it ever wanted. Divergent Evolution. Divergent Equation, rather. Huh? Oh, you have a flow state. You're going to play Legacy on me, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I got Postmortem Professor here. This thing is
one.
Also very good. This thing is sneaky good. This creature can't block, but when it attacks, each opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. And then you can pay 2 exile an instant or sorcery from your graveyard to return this card from your graveyard to the battlefield. So you can just swing with impunity with this thing forever and for always, and just pay 2 and grab it back whenever it's convenient for you. I think that's cool. I've also got the spellbook Deduce here, which is an okay card. Draw a card, investigate. I don't mind that in the Spellslinger build.
I'm gonna mill you out, Steph.
So you have Jodsy, you have the Symposium, and you have Exhibition Tidecaller. So you have, in 3 packs, you have 3 blue rares.
And the resonating loot.
Oh, and you have the blue. Okay, yeah. So you're just gonna.
I picked the packs, so
I'm hoping. So, I got your fixing over here. So neener.
Yeah.
And I have an existential crisis squirrel. Tidecaller is nuts. I know, Spencer. Also, hi. It's great to see you. Hi, hello. All right, Brad, you ready? Ready for the next one?
I gotta remove my.
Oh, that's right. It is past TR time.
I have satisfied my princess duties.
You have. Spencer, I hope you had a great weekend. I know out in Southern California, things, explosions happening, have high risk of other things unintentionally lighting on fire. So I hope that did not happen. All right, let's
That was
be here.
A struggle for little old Brad.
Oh, really? And you don't even have finger tentacles on.
I know. Don't go giving Chad any ideas.
You went to Anime Expo. There. Oh yeah, that's right. You told me about that.
What have you done to me, Stephanie?
I have apparently encouraged Alex to be.
You spoke this into the universe.
Yeah, I sure did. So we'll wait until Brad gets his stuff on.
All right, Quinn. Once I get my tentacles on.
Wait, Brad needs to wear a princess hat too?
Yes.
Is that what's happening? Oh, I love this. I love this for you. I'm just gonna sit here and smile at everybody and say thank you. You literally hit it as I said it. It's almost as if I knew. Alex. It's like I've been here before or something, and I know how things go. So if you're watching, Brad is being punished with finger tentacles from our chatters. So there he is. He must wear those for 15 minutes while we are opening booster packs, no less. And also must wear the princess crown for another 15 minutes. Wow. We haven't had princess crown and tentacles, I don't think, before.
Yeah, usually the tentacles go with the squid hat.
Oh, and you need emotional support, Valgavoth.
Yeah, I do. In this trying time.
If you have finger tentacles and a princess hat.
So
of course.
Here's the lamp.
Okay, Light. All right, fine. And you're gonna sit there and make us wait for me to put these on while you could have done it while Brad was at least putting them on. But no, we just got to sit here and wait for me to put my finger tentacles on so that I can be cool too.
And there's our emotional support, Valgavoth.
Beautiful. We love that. Okay. Sorry. Almost done. And I was laughing at you too. I should have known better. Here we are. All right. Let's open our booster pack, yeah?
Yep.
All right. Heated argument. Ooh, I got the bear. I love the bear. I love the bear. The bear is so good.
Rampant bear.
Rampant bear. Melancholic poet. This is a great one. This is a great one.
Wilton in the Heat. Probably not playing it.
I was gonna say, you're gonna play that
But
in
it's
your
still a cool
blue
card.
in your blue deck, Brad.
I could splash weight.
I do love. I can't. You're right. You're right. I can't bear it. Rapier whip. Wit, not whip. Wit. Tap target creature. If it's your turn, put a stun counter on it and draw a card. Love that. Love that. Love that. Love that. Pursue the past. Ennis, debate moderator. I do like this one. When he enters, exile up to one other target creature you control. Return that card to the battlefield under its owner's control at the beginning of the next end step. And at the beginning of your end step, if one or more cards were put into exile this turn, put a +1/+1 counter on him. Now, this is I think this is supposed to be a lore hold card. Question mark? I believe so.
It seems like it plays really well with the lore hold archetype.
Mm-hmm.
But definitely silver quill coated, at least for flavor.
Also disability representation. Hooray! We love it. All right. Scolding Administrator. What a card!
This was a card. Arcane Omens.
Oh yeah.
During spoiler season, I was like, okay, whatever. This card is No, this card is devastating. This is absolutely a reason to go soup.
Mm-hmm.
Just like
absolutely
ruin your opponent's day.
So JJ, at the end of the month, we're flying to Winnipeg, but we're flying from Toronto. So we're driving up to Toronto, flying there, flying back to Toronto, and then driving back home.
It's
much cheaper to do that, and we don't have to do customs or anything that way if we do that. So that's very nice. Ooh. Encouraging Aviator.
Oh, I got
Spirit Call Enthusiast.
Grave Researcher.
Oh, that's a good card. That's the one that has reanimate on it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh, I have a loot.
Oh, wow. Double loot action.
Yeah. Yes, Johnny. Yay, Toronto. We're going to be there at the end of the month. It's going to be so good.
We're gonna assemble the Barty.
Yeah. And then I have Stargaze, which I love. I think I have another spellbook card. I have Deflecting Palm.
Oh, nice.
So I don't even care. This art is great. I don't even care about the treatment. I just love, this has been one of my favorite cards in Magic for a very long time. So at the next time a source of your choice would deal damage to you this turn, prevent that damage. If damage is prevented this way, Deflecting Palm deals that much to that source's controller. For just a red and a white. It's like the ultimate gotcha card. Play this in Commander if you don't already. It is great, and I'm gonna try to put it in my. Maybe I'm gonna go 3 colors tonight, and I'm gonna try to play Silver Lorehold or Lore Quill or I don't know. We're gonna try it. We're gonna try that.
I believe in you.
You do?
We have a foily Bogwater Limuret.
Hi, Donnie. It's good to see you. You got the Bogwater Limuret. This set is awash with weird little guys, and we love the weird little guys,
especially when they are shiny.
I know. Shiny weird little guys are great. Silverhold. I think Silverhold is probably the better way to say that. Lore Quill does not quite do that for me. Yeah, I don't know that I like Lore Quill very much. So yeah. Anyway, all right. Pack 5. Let's get in there. My fingers are sticking together. That happens sometimes. All right. Glorious Decay. Ooh, I got the Shade Rider. This one is not really... I feel like I like this a lot more. So it looks like a Silver Quill card. It is like aesthetically a Silver Quill card, right? But like mechanically, no. You want to play this in your... you want to play this in the Golgari... the Witherbloom deck. You want to play this in the Witherbloom deck.
Good catch, Steph. Good catch.
Right? Lore Quill sounds like medicine. It does. It does. Steph is not a history fan, apparently. I've never been a history fan. I mean, like, I'm a fan of knowing that things happened, knowing that important things happened, but, like, I don't know. I've just, like, memorizing dates and stuff was just, like, never, like, a forte of mine. Eager Glyph Mage. Like, I'm interested in it intellectually, but, like, memorizing dates is hard. As it turns out. Oh, Spirit Mascot. That's a good card.
Moo.
You know the kids see you might drive down on Saturday for Toronto? That's great. That's great. I have a weird little guy, but he's not shiny. We love the weird little guy. We love the weird little guy. Ooh! This is not a weird little guy. This is I think he's a weird guy, but he is weird. But not little. Not a little guy. Not a little guy.
A weird buff guy.
We have tickets to the gun show. They are, for just the low cost of a booster pack. All right. You have Prismari Charm over there, huh?
This is my second Prismari Charm.
Wow. Okay.
I think I'm full on Prismari today.
I think you are. I think your deck is your packs are just like handing you all of the cards that you need. Forum Necroscribe. This card is insane. This card is insane. Repartee for return a creature from your graveyard to the battlefield. What? That's like the ultimate top end for that deck. It is insane. It is so good. Do we like museums though? We do.
Oh.
Micah is a trap. There's not enough treasure in this set. I understand this, but this is a trap that I am willing to fall into to gaze upon his visage. No, I'm just kidding. You have Zephi. Well, Zephi I don't think is actually that good in limited.
Yeah, I'll have to see what here's the if you're not familiar, chat. So Zephi and the Tempests.
Yeah.
7 mana for a 5/7. Yeah. Once during each of your turns, you may cast an instant or a sorcery spell from your hand without paying its mana cost.
Okay.
This is a really cool and really splashy effect. The problem is that both of the big mana archetypes, the Prismari and Quandrix, specifically care about how much mana you spent to cast the spell, which in the case of Zephi and the Tempests is none. Which isn't to say this isn't still very good. Like there are ways, like if you have just high value instants and sorceries and you're not really doing opus or increment stuff, then this is still really good. But if you're like doing a synergistic lore or a Prismari deck, Zephi is not really all that helpful for that.
That's fair. Pestbrood Sloth. Speaking of cards that I relate to on an emotional level, we love this. Pox Plague.
Wow.
Well, I have a lot of cards left in this pack, so maybe I have another rare. This card, I don't care that it says it costs 5 mana. This card costs 8 mana. You're not playing this before turn 8. You're just not. Not in sealed, at least. You're not playing this before turn 8. In that case, you'll suggest Manitoba Museum. Yeah. We definitely we just got back from a trip, and so like planning the one that's in a few weeks is not quite we have the logistics covered. We know how we're getting there and we know where we're staying, and that is
good enough.
That's plenty for right now. And then once I have capacity for that later this week, we'll figure it out. Steal the show.
Not my show. Bird Brad.
You're getting all of your rares and all of my rares. It's great. I love that for you. Shieldred's Edict. Oh, heck yeah. Heck yeah. I complain and you shall receive to the universe. I think that's my motto for the world. But yeah, no, I think this doesn't target anything, but I am happy to cast this. Matter Bending Mage is my foil here.
A Bring to Light.
Okay,
in case you really want to do Converge Soup.
That. You might be casting that actually. I don't actually know. You might be.
I'm not sure what my fixing is like really, but
well, that's good. All right, last pack. You ready for the last pack? I'm ready for the last pack.
Last pack.
Y'all, how are your weekends? I hope that you had a good time. If you're in the United States, I hope that you if you celebrated this weekend, I hope you did so safely. I would love to know how y'all's weekends went. We didn't tell you our saga. Now I can tell you our saga maybe after we open this pack. I think my brain is a little occupied with finger tentacles and like evaluating cards as I pull them. But when we deck build, we did have a little bit of a saga for our trip. Your weekend was quiet and chill. That is good. I'm glad. Stone Docent. I do have a Berg Banemaker, and I do like that one. I love little 1-drop dinguses that have Death Touch that just like make your opponents go, oh no, for the first 4 turns of the game.
Oh no.
Yeah. And then they like block a 3/2 or something, and it just feels better than them having a 3/2, I guess. I don't know. I think it's good. Muse's Encouragement. Yesterday you got hit by a thunderstorm in the evening, and so you did not have endless explosions surrounding. That's you did have like lots of thunder, which is probably also not desirable, but it's probably better than like big sounds for animals and people and stuff. You love that Brad is King Squid Hands right now. Steph is also Queen Squid Hands right now.
I have the combo though.
the real combo is not present right now.
That's true.
You have an artificial combo. All right, Biblioplex, Tome Keeper. I have not yet gotten this to do the thing that it wants to do. I've tried putting this in decks that have a lot of creatures that have like prepared things. It's just never come up at the same time, and I've just tried, and it's not even a big dream. It's not even an important dream, but I've tried to live it, and I've not been successful. But that's fine. Everything's great. Imperious Ink Mage also doesn't do anything with the Silver Quill archetype, but that is okay because its card selection in this format is very important.
Yes,
so
there's a lot of surveilling to happen.
Yeah, surveil is very good. I have Abigail. Everything is great because I have Abigail.
Nice.
Steph Squid. Okay, all right.
Now it's time to assemble the real combo.
Yes, we've assembled Voltron or Exodia. That's what we want to. We're assembling Exodia right now. Yeah, there we go. Death Touch Frog. Yeah. So I'm wearing my hair in a ponytail today, so this doesn't want to go on my head all the way. So it's going to be a precariously perched squid hat, but that's fine. Impractical Joke. Fractal Tender.
That's a fun one.
That is a fun one. I think I might be. I think I might have tunnel visioned too hard into Silver Quill, and I think I might just need to broaden my horizons whenever I look at my packs. I think I might have tunnel visioned too hard, but we're gonna see. Grave Researcher.
Oh,
Never mind.
hey.
Everything is great and fine and wonderful. I need to be playing Black-White because I want to play that guy. Tragedy Feaster.
I have the Tragedy Feaster. We love a demon with a downside.
Brad loves demons with downsides. Return the Favor. And I have Inkshape Demonstrator. Beautiful. I do think I'm going to be on repartee, but I think
I have the foil roommates.
So here's the thing. I don't love giving my opponents presents. And I find that I just never want to play that card's right side. I find that I never want to do it.
I had some drafts that I did on Arena where I was in, or I think it was one draft where I was in a really aggressive Lorehold deck.
Yeah.
And this was really good for that because I could just keep playing my cards faster than my opponent could. And so like they had a grip full of cards, but they couldn't really cast them before I could just be like, here's my 1-drop and my 2-drop, and then I'll flash back this card from my graveyard, and now my creature has 6 power, and I hit you in the face with it.
Yeah. All right. Well, hey, let's get to the part of the show where we are going to sort our cards, and we'll probably line up our creatures up here and non-creatures down here roughly in Wooburg order. Actually, no, for this one we sort them differently.
That's true.
So we're gonna put what direction we go? We go what? White, black.
Yeah, white,
green,
black, green, blue, red.
Because that way the colleges are next to each other, right? That's some secret tech here for sets that have archetypes that are enemy colors. Bread Up and Olivia and Tappy on Tappy's birthday. It's true. We love that. I didn't know today was Tappy's birthday. That's exciting. Happy birthday, Tappy. All right. So okay, our weekend. We will tell you our story before we need to go to an ad break. So we had a lot of fun, right? So we did the Statue of Liberty and all that fun stuff. But we booked our Statue of Liberty tour for like 11 a.m. We didn't get on the ferry until 12:30 p.m. And that's even after leaving our place at the time then we were supposed to leave our place. So a bunch of roads were closed on our way there. We took an Uber from our place to the ferry launch point. And it was supposed to be like a 40-minute Uber. It took us an hour and a half. And by the time we arrived there, by the time we arrived to the place where we were supposed to go, the roads that led there were all blocked off. They were all closed, and our driver could not figure out how to get us closer than a 1-hour walk away. And I am not exaggerating. It was a 1-hour walk away. Now, it was a 1-hour walk through a park, which is not awful. It's not the worst walk we could have had in the world, but it was in 100-degree heat. So
it was not great.
We started off our day incredibly sweaty, incredibly sad. Zach Palacia just followed us on YouTube. Hey Zach, it's good to see you. Hello. But yeah, we have yeah. So anyway, we took like, it was the beginning of our day was like it started a lot slower than what we thought it was going to. And we were like huffing and puffing and like, oh no, we weren't huffing and puffing. We were fine. It was just, we were warm and sweaty and it was like not desirable. Not the best start to the day. Not the best start to the day. I'm going
All
to take my
right.
finger tentacles
Yes.
off.
I'm going to send Valgavoth back to the
Yeah,
nap zone.
Yeah. All right. And then I am going to run a very quick ad really quickly just because we're still sorting cards and you're not going to miss a ton of crazy stuff here. So quick 90 seconds if you are not subscribed. And yeah. All right. But for those of you who are subscribed, you have exclusive access to the Secret Podcast through the ad break. Secret Podcast. Thank you for subscribing. We appreciate you very, very much. All right. 100 degrees for an hour sounds awful. Yeah, so fortunately, we had packed umbrellas for later in the evening. And because we knew that there was going to be rain, or there was a big chance there was going to be rain later in the evening. And so we had umbrellas, and so we just used them as shade umbrellas. And it ended up making it so that we didn't get sunburnt. And that's nice. So hooray for over planning accidentally. Whee! I don't know where I'm putting that. Okay, great. So so I know you're going to be in blue red.
Almost
right?
certainly.
But like, are you splashing, do you think?
I don't know. I don't know that I have a lot of like fixing. Okay. So that might be difficult to splash. Like I didn't get like Sinar makes treasures and he's in my colors. I know I have this one blue red land, but I don't think I opened any other of the dual lands that are relevant.
Sure.
I have a red white one. So maybe I could play some Jeskai, some Lormari.
Some Lormari?
I think that's probably better than the alternative.
Yeah, Prizhold? That's not really a thing. You don't really want that. No. I like how I had to say it out loud in order to believe you.
But yeah, I feel like just like as I'm looking at my cards, I think my Prismari might just be good enough that I don't need another color, but we'll see.
I did this wrong. I was like, my brain is breaking. Why is there not a place for my cards? And it's because I put green in the wrong place. But now there is. Now there's a place for my cards and everything is fine and nothing is wrong.
You still feeling like you might be on Silver Quill?
I don't know. So I think I need to splash for a third color. I think I will need to splash for a third color. I just don't know what that is, and I don't know what I'm capable of based on my fixings. So I guess it might be green, because here's a green black fixer, but also I have deflecting palm, and I am just a slave to my impulses, and I must play the favorite card if I can play the favorite card, right? That's how that works. That's how good limited players think. Just kidding. That's not how good limited players think. That's how this one thinks. Roast beef sandwich. Hello, heads and squids, and you know what? We had finger squids before too, but now fortunately it's just squid on the head, counting my small blessings in this life for sure. I hope you're doing well tonight, roast beef sandwich. Let's see here. I have the studious first year. Okay.
Yeah, I'm like looking through these other cards, but I feel like I probably don't need to. My usual deck building format requires me to sort my cards by mana value.
But do you just not care about that?
I mean, like, I don't know. I just like I probably don't need to do it, but you know, I'm a creature of habit, so I will.
Nearly 10 hours of driving over 10 days in this summer heat. The heat dome draining. Yeah. You're recovering now. Yeah. No, I got you. We drove 6 hours on Friday and then 6 hours again today. And by we, I mean Brad. I got to sit in the passenger seat and dupe around on social media all day long. But Brad drove for 12 hours over the last couple of days. Hello. The name here is wonderful. Turd Gobbler. Wonderful username. Yes, thank you so much for following. It is great to see you. I'm Stephanie. Nice to meet you. All right, let's see here. Render speechless.
Oh, that's a creature. Wait, never mind. I don't know what I'm doing. Who am I?
Wow. Getting existential up in this business over here. I tell you what.
What is it? Birth is a curse and existence is a prison.
Yes.
A la Ted Danson.
We rewatched The Good Place relatively recently, and the finale tore us apart. And I think we told you all about that. What we haven't told you is we've restarted another one of our. So we've restarted another one of our comfort shows. We love White Collar. Have any of you seen White Collar? It has Matt Bomer in it. It's so good. It's so good. It's a cop show, and I'm not usually super down for cop shows, but this one, it's about an FBI agent and a white collar criminal who works out a deal to consult with the FBI to help him solve white collar crimes, and it is a great show.
Yes.
You haven't seen all of it. Okay, the finale is another one.
Yeah,
that
it's another
me.
one.
It really is worth watching the whole thing, I think. And Willie Garson, R.I.P. Love Willie Garson, and so it's just. I think it's one of the last shows that you can see him in. So yeah. Willie Garson, the character that he plays in that show is one of my favorite characters on all of television.
Mm-hmm.
I think it is one of the best written, most interesting, funniest, but like. I don't know, most complicated. I don't know. It's a wonderful character in the show. His character's name is Mozzie, and I think one of the best characters on modern television. It was one of the USA shows like Psych when they couldn't miss. Yeah, I agree. Sky Coach Waypoint. I don't know.
Put me in, Sky Coach.
I think if I'm splashing for green, and that makes me sad.
What's wrong with green?
Nothing is wrong with green. I have really good removal in green. That's what I need to do, but I just, yeah. Really good removal, and I have, like, giant growth and stuff, and I have a land that does it, and I have the bear that fixes. I just feel like... Yeah, I don't know. Sets that only have 5 archetypes can be challenging for my brain here. But that's okay. It's all right. Everything is fine. Ooh. Another life update for us is Brad and I are both being irresponsible on Tuesday and stopping work early and going to a friend's house to draft. And it's going to be really fun. And I don't know what sets we're drafting, but we had options of things like Ultimate Masters and Mystery Booster 2 and like, I don't know, there were a bunch of really, really wonderful, like Modern Horizons 1, I think was on there. Double Masters was on there. There's some really, really, really like spicy meatballs, as it were, on there. And we're very excited about it. So, but yeah, we get to do that on Tuesday. How exciting.
Okay.
Oh, Turd Gobbler. So we've met you in real life, Turd Gobbler. Were we at the Spotlight Series Lorwyn in Toronto? Yes, we were. Sorry, I missed your chat. I was like in the zone. But yes. We were at the Spotlight, and I was running the creator thing. I hope that you had a great time there. It looks like you did. Are you going to be so we're going to be at 2 Toronto events coming up in the next month and a half or so. At the end of this month, so if you go to f2ftour.com, so that's F, the number 2, F.tour, or f2ftour.com. Face-to-face games it'll have all of their events and stuff. So you'll see 2 Toronto events, one at the end of July. That is just a normal 2-day event. It's going to be like a smaller face-to-face tour event. And then one at the end of August. That is Command Fest, which is going to be wonderful. You were sitting with Carlo. I gave you some free packs. Beautiful.
Well, we're so glad that you
Yeah. So Turd Gobbler,
awesome.
If you meet us, or if you see us at those events, definitely come by and say hello. I know we usually have like a little table and stuff, and they let us play one free game of Commander with people for free every weekend. And so like if you're going to be at the one, especially at the end of July here, that's going to be a smaller show, and so we won't have quite as many like crazy things happening. I'll actually be like working the Command Fest, but the one at the end of July, I'll have a little bit more bandwidth to just like BS a little bit. Yeah, please come say hi, and we'll give you like a bunch of free stuff. We have like stickers and tokens and a bunch of really self-indulgent things, really, when it comes down to it. But then we'll play a game of Commander or something. It'll be a really good time. Or if you don't like Commander, we also we have other things we can do.
It's true.
Oh, you're great.
I
have a Terramorphic Expanse. Okay, so
Here we go. You're ready.
My besetting sin and limited is finding a card like this. And like that's just like broadly applicable and can be played in any colors. That helps fix your mana. And I just suddenly think I'm unstoppable and I can play whatever colors I want. And I can just have one and I can just be like, yeah, everything's fine. All of my problems are solved. Nothing is bad. Everything is good. And yeah, turns out that's not the correct way to play this. And I'm going to take this off of my me because my bangs are doing horrible, terrible, no good, very bad things. What is going on here? I have to keep a brush next to me with my stream setup since I got bangs because y'all keep putting weird things on my head. Okay. I'm sure you already have your deck.
I am still making cuts.
Okay. So here's my deal. I don't think I'm going to be in red or blue here. I think my blue is fine. I think my red does a lot of spinning its wheels and doesn't actually go anywhere. I don't think I have a lot of power behind those cards in my red. I have Resonating Loot, which is nice, but we're not resonating anything super powerful. So I do think that means these 3 guilds are out. As much as I love Deflecting Palm, everybody say goodbye to Deflecting Palm with me.
Oh no, Deflecting Palm, bye.
Brad, I have like 3 or 4 unconditional removal spells and then 3 or 4 beyond that. So do not be super excited that I'm not playing Deflecting Palm because I'm going to try to wreck your day really hard. We're going to see what happens. So would I be going to Atlanta? We would be going to Atlanta. We are. We actually got the nod from Wizards to be featured creators. So I don't know if that means I know the deck, the meet and greets are first come first serve, but we usually try to get in on that super quick, and we usually try to get on a Friday morning slot so that way you can come see us right before you go do all of the things that you're going to do for the weekend. Because yeah, I know a lot of people like to run to like merchants and stuff on Friday, but like trust me when I say everybody does that. Every single person does that. So, yeah, take your Friday morning easy. Because otherwise it's just waiting in lines all day long. Don't do that. By Deflecting Palm. I know. I know Alter. I know that probably made you so sad because I know you love that card too. But yeah, I do think that these are the right colors for me here. I don't know. I don't know what this is going to look like here, but we're going to see. Okay, so I know I want to play Informed Ink, right? How about I've done a lot of talking, Brad. Tell people what your deck is doing because you've just kind of been head down and stuff.
Okay, yeah. So I mean, like I am probably going to be. I'm going to be doing some big mana stuff. I've got a few creatures that have some cool Opus effects, including the. Well, actually, really, it's really just Exhibition Tide Color and Elemental Mascot. No, that's not true. Expressive Fire Dancer and Deluge Virtuoso both as well. But basically, I am it's all value. I've got some card draw. I've got this echo casting. I've got this echo casting symposium. If everything goes to plan, I can use Exhibition Tide Color to just mill stuff out. So if you're not familiar with Exhibition Tide Color, it's a 1 mana 0/2, and it has whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, target player mills 3 cards. If 5 or more mana was spent to cast that spell, that player instead mills 10 cards. So it doesn't take very many of those to mill a player out. So we're gonna see if I can pull that off maybe. But otherwise, I do think I'm probably playing Zephyr in the Tempest. If not for no other reason, then it's just it's a 5/7, which is not insignificant. But because I said, I don't have a ton of like super necessary Opus triggers, besides the Tide Color really. But yeah, so I think it'll probably be fine enough for this deck. I've got a lot of card draw. I've got some good removal. I'm feeling good.
I'm not playing green. I don't need to. I have enough good creatures and I can be selective with it. And I have enough removal to do without it. Mm-hmm. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I've got 1, 2.
I'm just going to play 41 cards.
4.
There's lots of card draw in this set. I'll be fine.
5, 6, 7. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 17 creatures and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 non-creatures. I probably need to cut one thing.
There you go.
Huh?
That was so fast.
Thanks, Brad. I do think I'm cutting Aaron because I don't think I need another 3-drop here. So I think I'm going to play a Terramorphic Expanse. I'm going to play Sky Coach Waypoint too, I think, because it's just pay 3 and tap it. Target creature becomes prepared. And I have how many creatures that have the preparation thing? I have 1, 2, 3. All right. Yeah. 3, 4, 5.
Thanks for your support,
5
JJ.
creatures. Huh?
JJ is supporting me in my rebellious 41 cards.
I know, Alter. I'm so sorry. I know you took emotional damage, but I do think this is my best deck here. My red creatures just sucked. They sucked so hard. I wish they didn't, but they did. 1,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Johnny, I saw you had a family reunion yesterday and Briella's birthday sleepover on Friday night. Very nice, very nice, very nice. Love that. Love to see that. Let's see here.
All right. So you ready? We ready to get gambling started? Got an elevator pitch for us?
Yeah.
That was confidence.
I was just looking at my remaining creatures and seeing if there was anything else I wanted to put in. And the answer is no, I don't. The answer is I'm very confident. I absolutely picked every single one of the best cards I could have possibly picked. And nothing is going to go wrong and everything is going to go right. Did you hear that confidence? There we go.
I did. That was great.
All
yeah.
right. How about you give your elevator pitch first?
Okay.
So everybody, for context, so if this is your first time here, if you are watching us on the Purple app, then that means you get to participate in a prediction, and we call it jambling with the soft G because it's not a real hard G. We're just, it's a soft G jambling. So we are going to, the points are made up. Nothing matters here. But yeah, we have some channel points. So if you follow us on the Purple app, you get 300 channel points just right off the bat. But if you would just watch us, then you get more channel points because that's just how that works. But yeah. It's very exciting. You can spend some channel points according to how confident you are and who you think is going to win this game. And so Brad's going to give you an elevator pitch for his deck. I'm going to give you an elevator pitch for my deck. And we're going to see who chose correctly and who picked Brad. So that's what's going to come down.
That's the same group of people, by the way.
No. See, I don't think about that.
There's a little redundant stuff. You didn't need to say that twice.
Anyway, Brad, how about you give us your elevator pitch?
Yeah, so I gave a little bit of one earlier, but we'll just this is the official one.
This is the one. We got to turn your hearing aids on. Donnie, if you're listening.
Make sure you're paying attention. Yes, Donnie, this is for you. We're on Prismari Spellslinger nonsense. I've got some high value instants and sorceries. I've got a lot of card draw. I've got some cool creatures that care about when I cast those high value instants and sorceries, as well as the blue paradigm spell, which will just... It's a circus of value, really.
It's a circus of value.
Yeah. So, it's there's really no reason to not vote for Brad because big spells are super fun. So, yeah. That's pitch done.
All right. So I am going to be playing the repartee deck. I'm going to be playing Silver Quill. We're not splashing anything because I don't think we need to. We've got, I think, like 5 or 6 creatures, I think, that have a repartee trigger. Then we have 6 creatures that have instants and sorceries stapled to them. I've got a land that lets me re-prepare my creatures. I've got a ton of things that target creatures over here as far as instants and sorceries go. I've got some decent card draw. And I've got Graduation Day, which is a cool uncommon in the set that says whenever I cast an instant or sorcery that targets a creature, I put a 1/1 counter on target creature I control. I love that.
That's a good one.
I love that because not all repartee triggers are created equal. Some just give your creature like +1/+0 and a keyword until the end of the turn, right? But yeah, it turns out putting 1/1 counters on this flying dingus over here is pretty good. So I'm ready for it. I think I have good rare two good rares. I have Postmortem Professor in here, 3 rares. Postmortem Professor, Grave Researcher, and where's the other one? Postmortem Professor and Informed Inkwright, so the one that makes Inkling tokens. Very excited about that. And I think my cards just synergize really well. I think I got every single one of the uncommon bangers you're going to want to get. No, I only got 1 copy of each one, but I do have all of them. So, yeah, I think we're cooking over here. All right. So, go ahead and you can start the poll, Bradley. You can start it.
So go ahead. You can put your channel points on which one of us you think is going to win.
Yeah, tell us who you like better.
At the end of the stream, if you guessed correctly, you'll get some points back.
Yes.
And if you guessed incorrectly, you'll get no points.
Get those points in there, friends. Brad, we're done deck building by 11 o'clock tonight.
We're doing great. We are. I feel like we have quite a bit of experience with this set.
Huh? You do? Yeah. Well, I mean, we did play this a lot when it first came out, right? Yeah. And
a lot of like on arena, just in our own time, and so I feel like it was we knew what cards to look out for.
Victor, you jambled one time and decided to never do it again. Just take your ball and go home. I get it.
Going out on top. That's fair.
Yeah.
All right. Team Brad's off to an early lead in the jamble.
Mm-hmm. Brad, do me a favor. And could you put the link for Nerd Gear in chat again? So I haven't waxed poetic about the sleeves that we're using for a long time. You'll notice these are the same sleeves we've been using since the beginning of the year. They're the same colors we've been using since the beginning of the year. It is literally the same sleeves and they still shuffle great. These are Nerd Gear's Rock Guard sleeves. And listen, Nerd Gear has a ton of products. And you'll notice that we don't advertise all of them because we just don't have experience using all of them. And we like to pick the ones that we like the best to advertise to you all. And their Rock Guard sleeves are really I think it's my favorite thing in their entire catalog.
Yeah.
And because I was looking after some things with other brands happened that I wasn't super happy about. I was looking for another sleeve provider and I was like, I don't know if I'm going to find one that I like as much. But no, Rock Guards are easily my favorite sleeve. And I will continue to use them long after our relationship with them is over. They are that good. So, and they just got a new color too, Gooseberry. Gooseberry is a new color that they have.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a thing where if you buy multiple packs at a time, you can save money. And then with our discount code, Steel City MTG, you get 10% off of whatever even that is. So you can bundle and save. I sound like an insurance commercial. My gosh. But anyway, really, when I tell you these sleeves are good, I think we've converted a lot of people to them. And you don't listen to me. Listen to the people that we have converted to these, because honestly, these are just that good. They're just that good. And I wish, so to some degree, the fact that their name is on our screen, probably delegitimizes this a little bit, but I really wish it didn't, because really, they're that good. They're so good. And I hope you try them. And if you don't want to save money with our code, then that's okay. They won't even know you sent us and it won't even matter to us, but really just try them. All right. I need to get 15 lands.
You've pulled ahead.
16. Have I?
In the jambling, yeah.
Oh no. By how much? Is a lot?
You don't, it's not quite double my points, but it's close.
Brad, are you trying to intimidate me?
No.
It sounds like you might be trying to intimidate me because I might not have been as confident as I should have been earlier. It sounds like you might be trying to intimidate me in front of our friends.
I'm just updating you
on
the will of chat.
I think there's some ill will there. I do.
The will of chat is that Team Brett gets extra points.
Arizona Angels, it's good to see you. Sleeves from Nerd Gear. Yeah, they are Rock Guard sleeves. So if you click on that Nerd Gear link that's up there, then you will find them. Actually, or I think I have a direct link to the sleeves here. That should take you directly there as well, and I think should automatically apply the discount ? But definitely check them out. Really, when these we've been using these since the beginning of the year, and it's not just normal sleeving cards. We're sleeving decks, unsleeving decks, sleeving decks, unsleeving decks twice a week, every week. And they still are in great shape. You may have bet the Team Brad total on Steph because Steph is the best. You're very funny. You are very funny. You're going to have to dip out while waking up early. Okay. Because Silver Quill is awesome. All right, Andy. It's great to see you. Now, just for future, you can jamble before you go and then just look at your channel points later if you want. Now, I know that's probably too late now, but that's just an option for later if you want to. But have a great night. Sleep well. And we will see you later. And you can check the VOD later if you want to see how things went. Wonderful. All right, Brad. How did the jambling shake out?
The jambling shaked out. It's a close race. 51% Steph.
Wow, Team
Then
Brad really
Brad.
came through for you.
Yeah, we caught back up.
Okay, all right. Well, now all the votes are in, let's roll for first. Yeah, you want to roll these big fancy D20s. These are also really fun, by the way. These are on the Nerd Gear website, but they don't have a very important feature listed on their website that these are bouncy. These are like a Super Ball. They're like I can't convince, like I can't show you how squishy they are, but they are very squishy and they're very bouncy. And if I like throw them as hard as I want to, it will completely demolish my entire streaming setup. But this is very fun. And they're great gifts for friends too. And they're huge. They're absolutely huge.
All right. Whoop, off the table.
10.
19.
What a sweaty tryhard over there, even with the die roll. Look at you.
Even with the die roll. Listen, I got to win it all for Team Brad tonight.
Do you? Do you?
They put their channel points on the line for me.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, all like, the downside, at least for me, of opening a bunch of rares of the same color is that, like, if I don't win, then it like looks real bad.
If you don't win, if the universe smiles upon you,
and I still
for your
beef
pack,
it.
for your booster packs, and you still completely beef it, then something is wrong. Something is wrong with that picture. You reserve all your points for community Brad rule questions and Zari visits. That's not a bad thing to reserve your points for. To be fair.
All right, I'm gonna keep this hand.
Okay, all right. Let's see here. I have to win for deflecting palm and great justice. It's true. It's true. I'm going to keep this starter enthusiastically so as to intimidate you.
I'm sufficiently intimidated.
Actually, wait, hold on. I thought these cards were something different. My only creature's a 5-drop. I should not.
I think it's going to be okay if you wait that long.
I shouldn't take that starter. That's a bad starter. I was like, these are great. I have 2 2-drops. No, I had 2 5-drops. I had 2 5-drops. That is not how that goes. So friends, while I'm shuffling here, at the end of the month, Brad and I are going to be taking a few streams off, which is so sad. I know. We don't usually take streams off when we travel. We usually try to plan it around our stream so that we don't have to interfere with our stream schedule. But the one, we're just taking a long enough trip that it's not going to be avoidable, unfortunately. So one of the first streams, actually, I think the first stream that we do in August will be one of the coolest sets of all time. Ultimate Masters.
Bum, ba, bum.
It's very exciting. It's very exciting. And also, I have another thing for you. So on Wednesday, we're going to be playing Sealed again. But this coming Sunday, I believe, hold on. No, not this coming Sunday. 2 Sundays from now, the 19th. So write this one down. The 19th. Sunday the 19th, we're playing Commander. That's our Commander night this month. So if you like Commander and you like us, I hope you like both of those things, then please come hang out with us on the 19th, because we're going to be playing games with Jose Hope's Beacon and with Ariana from Headology Magic. So that will be very fun. That is Amsterdam weekend. I know. I will not be at Amsterdam for Amsterdam weekend, but we will be partying back at home with the people who also aren't going to Amsterdam. But there were also, of course, there's also a VOD. There's always a VOD. There's always a VOD.
Always the VOD.
Ari is a great streamer and deck builder. I want to be her when I grow up. This is very true. What were you saying?
There's been a request for emotional support.
Oh, you know what? I need emotional support. Thank you so much for clocking that. So we do need a little bit of emotional support for this stream. And thus, we have Fleem here. Everybody say hi to Fleem.
Hi,
Here
Fleem.
he is to provide emotional support for me in this trying time. We have Gobin too, but nobody cares about Gobin. We just care about Fleem.
Only Fleem.
Only Fleem. Shh, only Fleems now. I will keep this one. This one, I'm actually enthusiastic about it, and I remembered to read my cards.
Yay!
It's like a whole thing. I am gonna put.
We're gonna put your hand back a little bit.
Oh, sorry. I'm gonna put this one on the bottom. I know my hand was bleeding. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's great.
All right, good to go?
Uh-huh.
Island, pass.
Hi, Fleem. Happy 4th. I know. It's great. All right, I'm going to play a tapped Forum of Amity, and I will pass.
All right. We'll draw. Play a mountain and pass to you.
Draw. I'm going to play a Plains, and I'm going to pay 2 for the Postmortem Professor.
Ooh.
It can't block, and whenever it attacks, each opponent loses 1 life, and I gain 1 life past the turn.
In your end step, I'm going to Prismari Charm. I'm going to choose Surveil 2, then draw a card.
Okay, I thought you were going to kill it. And I was like, nope, don't do that because I can get it back. I had inky hands. It's true.
For
it's
better
true.
or worse, I'm going to put that
I had
in
an
the
inky head
graveyard and
earlier.
draw
I had
this
a
one.
literal squid on my head.
Draw. Island, past you.
Mm-hmm. Draw. I will attack you for 2.
Okay.
I will gain a life and you will lose a life.
So I'll take a total of 3.
Yes.
Take 3.
I will pay 2 for the informed ink right.
Okay.
And then I will play a swamp for turn. And I will pass.
All right. Quick. I must study.
Oh,
I'm gonna draw
okay.
2. 1, 2.
Spell Slinger is spinning his wheels and not going anywhere, I hope.
We'll find out together.
We'll find out together.
I'm gonna pay 2.
To get a little bit of sunburn here. I think this is sunburn on my cheek here. That's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. It's like a little red spot, and it's like that doesn't feel like a pimple or anything. I think I just got ouchied.
All right. I'm going to play this Expressive Fire Dancer.
Mm-hmm.
This is a 2/2 with Opus. So when I cast that instant or sorcery spell, it gets +1/+1. But if I spend 5 or more mana to cast that spell, it gets double strike as well.
Yeah. So Saritha, I think you mean to say that Green Goblin, that Green Goblin is Fleam. And so yeah, this is the real identity, the true identity of the Green Goblin. Yeah.
Yes.
He's a beautiful being. He's a beautiful being. I feel like if there is one source of truth in the universe, I feel like it's this face. Yeah. Is it my turn?
It is your turn.
And so remind me what that does again. That's Opus for
2/2. It's when I cast an instant or sorcery, it gets +1/+1. If I spend 5 or more mana, it also gets double strike.
Okay. Love it. Untap. And draw for turn. Okay. I will play a land, and then I am going to pay 3 mana to cast Sprite Call Enthusiast. Whenever 1 or more tokens I control enter, this creature becomes prepared.
Wow.
I would like to go to combat.
Okay.
So it gets a +1/+0, or no? It doesn't...
+1/+1 until end of turn, and then double strike if I did 5 or more.
So you almost certainly have one of those. I think Postmortem Professor probably does not want to be in the graveyard just yet. I'm going to pass the turn.
Okay. In your end step, Steph, I am going to cast Burst Lightning. I would like to deal 2 damage to your informed ink right.
That makes tokens.
You were getting a setup for a little synergy.
I was like, I have an engine and I am gonna use it. It's gonna be great. And then you were like, I don't like fun.
I was like, what if I had 0 chill?
I know. All right, Twitch is yelling at me to run an ad, so I'm gonna do that really quickly. But we will be back in 90 seconds. For those of you who are not subscribed, for those of you who are subscribed, you get to listen to the secret podcast, and you are just #blessed.
Okay, let's talk about the stats of your creature that can block.
I have a 3/3.
A 3/3.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's play a land. I will go to combat.
Secret podcast. Yep, you got it. We did the song earlier tonight, but just know I'm singing it for you in my heart.
I would like to attack you with this 2/2, Steph.
Okay. I will declare no blocks.
Okay. Take 2. Then second main phase, I'm going to pay 4 for a Stadium Title Mage.
Okay.
4/4, when it enters or attacks, I may draw a card. If I do, I discard a card. I would like to do that. I will draw a card. If I do, I will discard Monstrous Rage. Because who needs that card?
It's a 4/4, you said?
A 4/4.
Discarding Monstrous Rage. That feels bad.
I will pass to you.
Okay. Untap. Draw. I will play a land. I'm going to pay 4 mana to cast Honorbound Page.
Ooh.
As first strike, this creature enters prepared. While it is prepared, I may cast Fortune's Favor, which is target creature gets +1/+0 and flying until the end of the turn. Where's my prepared boofer? There we go. We have that. There we go. We have prepared. Oh, no, you know what? Hold on. I have these from my pre-release kit. Look at me with my messy desk paying off. Look at this.
There
prepared,
you go.
and then it also has silver quill stuff on the back, but it says prepared.
It's perfect.
This creature is prepared. And then I'm going to pay 1. We're going to give the post-mortem professor +1/+0 and flying until the end of the turn because he can't block anyway. So we might as well attack, and it's still going to deal 4 damage ultimately, and I'll gain some life. Really, it's a good play, and I'm a really smart Magic player.
You are.
I just need some validation for that. Right. So I'm going to attack you for 3 in the air. When it attacks, I will gain 1, and you will lose 1.
All right. I took my 4.
I love that for me. That is all that I've got. I will pass the turn. Yes, I will pass the turn.
Okay. Untap. Draw.
Too late to vote again. Oh, sorry about it, Gender. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. It's great to see you.
All right, Steph.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. I'm going to play Echo Casting Symposium.
Of course you are, son of a gun.
So target player creates a token that's a copy of target creature you control. Target Brad is going to make a token that's a copy of Expressive Fire Dancer. Also, this is Paradigm, so I will exile it, and I can cast it at my upkeep. That is, I have cast a spell, an instant or sorcery spell, and I've spent 5 or more mana to cast it. So this will be a 3/3 with double strike this turn. I have here EF, which is a 2/2.
You had to run errands and only got home a few minutes ago. That's fair. That's fair. You had important things to do today. Brad just played a bomb rare on my me. And so I don't love that. You did have a good command fest. Good. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. I forgot you're in the Pacific Northwest. Yeah. So I'm sure you had a ton of fun. That sounds like a great time. Some of my very favorite people in the whole world were there. Just be glad Brad doesn't have Ruther with... I know.
Oh.
I know. That would be so bad. All right. Brad, is it my turn?
No, I'm attacking you with a 3/3 that has double strike.
Attacking with a 3/3 that has double strike. I have a 3/3 with first strike. You want to undo that?
No, it's fine.
I will block with my 3/3 with first strike.
Yep. So I'm just going to keep making copies of it every turn, so I'm fine with trading. I will pass to you.
You can make... Oh, because you chose it when it came. Okay,
yes.
got it.
Yeah.
All right, everything is fine, nothing is wrong. Everything is fine, nothing is wrong. Everything is fine, nothing is wrong. If I say that enough times, it will be true someday. All right. I'm going to pay X = 4 for Stargaze.
Ooh.
I'm going to look at the twice X cards from the top of my library. I'm still going to look at 8, put 4 of them into my hand, and then put the rest into my graveyard and lose 4 life. So 1,
that card is straight up
2,
so cool.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have this in my hand. Okay, great. Perfect. Wonderful. I'm going to keep 1, 2, 3, 4. And I am going to discard 4 lands. Beautiful. And do you have a 4/4 and a 2/2 over there?
Yep.
Love that for me. I will pass the turn.
There. Expressive Fire Dancer.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Untap. Draw.
Hi, Rye. Good to see you.
All right. Echo Casting Symposium. I will cast it without paying its mana cost. We'll make another Fire Dancer.
Mm-hmm.
EF 2/2. I have 1 Opus trigger here. All right. I will...
Ooh, thank you so much for the resub, Rye.
Hey.
It's good to see you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We appreciate you so very much.
All right, so your Spirit Call...
You subscribed for 2 months.
Oh, wow.
Very nice. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
So
It's your second month in a row. Second month in a row. We love this.
Spirit Call Enthusiast is a 3/3. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to combat, Steph.
Okay.
I'm going to attack you with this 3/3. No double strike this time.
I'm gonna take 3.
Okay.
Ooh,
Oh,
Sweaty Handshake is rating
wow.
us with a party of 8 viewers. Hello, 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 Sweaty Handshake. It is great to see you. I am Stephanie, and that is Brad. It's very nice to meet you. We're playing some 1v1 Secrets of Strixhaven sealed tonight. I built a, what's the guild that I built? Oh my gosh, I built a Silver Quill deck. I was like, Orzhov. No, I built a Silver Quill deck tonight, and Brad built a Prismari deck, and so we're duking it out, and this is game 1, so you arrived right on time. Yes, hello, it is great to see you. Let me see if I did that right. Y'all, if you aren't already following Sweaty Handshake, please do me a favor and do that. Press that little heart button up there in chat. And thank you for sharing your community with us. We appreciate you. It's past your bedtime. Okay, that's totally fine. Rating and running is totally fine. But we will absolutely take care of you. And check out your brand, Alice. Okay, very nice. If we need some new tunes. Okay, wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Thank you so much for the follow. Isaac Yagami. Hello, Isaac Yagami. It's great to see you. I was like, I don't know where one stops and where one starts, but Isaac Yagami, great to see you. Nice to meet you. Thank you for the follow. All right.
Okay, so you took the 3. Second main phase, I'm going to pay 5, and I'm going to cast a Pigment Wrangler.
Mm-hmm.
This is a 4/4 with flying. It enters prepared.
Mm-hmm.
And its prepared spell is Striking Palette, which is a 1-mana sorcery for red. When I next cast an instant or sorcery spell this turn, you may copy that spell, and you may choose new targets for the copy.
Mm-hmm.
Pass you.
Okay. Untap. Draw. Okay. I'm going to play the Sky Coach Waypoint.
Oh.
I'm going to pay 2 mana to play the Melancholic Poet. I will pay 1 to cast the Elite Interceptor. It enters prepared. Bonk! All right, and then you have a 2. Your stats on your creatures are a 4/4 and a 2/2?
4/4, 2/2, 4/4.
And the 4/4 is prepared.
Yep.
Okay. I think it is best for me to pay 4 then. For the Inkshape Demonstrator.
Oh.
So whenever I cast an instant or sorcery spell that targets a creature, this creature gets +1/+0 and gains lifelink until the end of the turn.
Okay.
This creature can't block anyway. I know. I'm going to attack you with this 2/2. That when it attacks, I gain a life and you lose a life.
All right, I'll lose a life. I will block it with my 4/4.
That sounds great. It's dead. I will pass the turn.
All right. Untap.
You watched the movies last night. Amaze, amaze, amaze is your new favorite phrase. Very nice.
Draw.
All right. Also, emotional support Fleam is done for the day. Thank you so much. Not done for right now. He's put in a solid 15 minutes of work. We're gonna give him a little break.
All right. Cast Echo Casting Symposium. I'm gonna make a copy of my Pigment Wrangler.
Well, Brad, you need emotional support. It seems.
Oh.
And so do I.
Yes.
They're back.
Here's the lamp.
It's good to see you.
Complete with emotional support. Moth Demon.
Emotional support Moth Demon. Yes.
Yep.
I mean, one of these is better than the other. I'll let you pick which one. But
so this is Pigment Wrangler, a 4/4.
Poo?
Poo.
Oh, PW. Okay.
Yeah, you get it.
Do I?
Seems like it.
Okay.
All right. I think the plan, because this Pigment Wrangler is also prepared.
Mm-hmm.
I think what I'm going to do is cast this Striking Palette.
Mm-hmm.
one Opus trigger. I am going to cast this Striking Palette, which will get copied. So I'm still just copying the next spell I cast twice. That's another Opus trigger. And then I would like to cast Stress Dream, which is deals 5 damage to one target creature. Then I look at the top 2 cards in my library, put one in my hand and the other on the bottom.
Okay.
I'm going to copy that twice.
Beautiful.
This is a big Opus trigger.
I feel like there's just not a chance here.
So I would like to deal 5 damage to the creatures that are not Melancholic Poet.
Yeah. Okay. Well.
And then I will look at the top 2 cards in my library, put one in my hand and the other on the bottom 3 times.
Yeah. Chat, in case you're wondering, this is exactly as much fun as what it looks like it is. Brad is really fun at parties. Yeah, as is clearly evident by his present gameplay style.
I am the best.
Fleem, you and me, I think I just need you for the rest of the evening. I feel like the emotional support is going to be just crucial right now.
Okay. So
I can't hit your wife with poo on stream. This is a family show. I know.
Okay, so I've cast 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is actually at 4. And they have double strike.
Yeah.
So I'm going to combat 4 in the air. And then these are 2 6/6s with double strike, and then another 4/4. And when this attacks, I can draw a card and then discard a card.
Well, I die because I can block one of the 6/6s. And so that's 12 plus 4 is. That was an insane turn, and I thought I drew well. I just could not outplay the epic thing.
Yeah, the paradigm spells are all really good.
Yeah, I could not play around that. I could not play around it. And I had the creatures and I had the card draw that I needed. I think in another setup, basically, if your deck was less good, my deck would have been better. That's what I'm trying to say. Does that make sense?
All the best rares.
Yeah, no. If your deck was less good, then my deck would be better.
That makes sense.
Yeah, totally makes sense.
It all adds up.
It all adds up.
All right.
All right, Brad. I'm trying really hard here. It's just not working out so good.
I mean, if I didn't have Echo Casting Symposium, I don't know what I would have done.
Yeah.
But, I had it, so I had to play it.
You did have it. You did have to play it.
I assume you're taking the play for game 2.
I am taking the play for game 2, you son of a gun. Deflecting Palm may have helped. I know, Alter. I know. I didn't have fixing for it, and my red cards in general were just not very good. And so just playing Deflecting Palm would not have worked great. I'm going to keep this enthusiastically. I'm so ready. Ask me how many things I can play before turn 3.
How many things can you play before turn 3?
I'm not even going to tell you. You're just going to find out.
Okay.
I just wanted you to ask me so I can be like, no.
Oh, I see. That's a real power play.
It was a power play. Yeah, I need every edge I can get here. I really do.
This is fine. It's fine.
Emotional support, Deflecting Palm. You know what? Yeah. We'll put that right next to Fleem.
No fair. You get 2 emotional support cards.
And hold on. I also have the emotional support Angry Mob. Alter, this is all for you.
Wow. That's so much emotional support. What's a Brad to do?
Listen, I don't know. Have more emotional support in your life. I don't know.
I guess so, yeah.
So it's my turn, yeah?
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna play Plains and I'll pass.
Draw. Mountain, pass.
I'll draw. Swamp. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Informed Ink, right? Go ahead.
That's a good one.
It is.
Draw. Mountain. I will play my Expressive Fire Dancer.
Okay.
Pass to you.
Untap. Draw. I will play Plains. I will pay 3 mana for the elite. Not 3 mana. No. I will pay three mana for the Imperious Ink Mage. When this creature enters, surveil 2.
Pretty imperious.
I will keep them both on top.
Okay.
And I will pass the turn to you, Brad.
All right. Untap, draw. I am the best Magic player.
Are you?
Yep.
Wow.
Top decked the island.
You're humble too.
It's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. How big are your creatures over there?
I got a 2/2 and a 3/3.
Okay. I will play the Elemental Mascot.
Brad needs a better quality of superfan, I guess. Yeah, it's true.
I got Donnie.
But
Donnie's
does Donnie
great.
have like an emotional support band of Magic cards that come with him? I don't think he does.
I mean, Donnie's enough emotional support for me.
Donnie is.
I don't need supplemental cards.
Band. You're right. You do not need supplemental cards for Donnie.
Exactly.
You know what? I think I agree.
So the Elemental Mascot's a 1/4 flying and vigilance. Its Opus thing is it gets +1/+0 until end of turn, and then if it was a big spell, I get to exile the top card of my library, and I can play it until the end of my next turn. Pass to you.
Okay. And it's a 1/4?
Oh, 1/4. Flying vigilance.
Okay.
I don't know why this blue-red card has vigilance, but I'm not going to complain.
Okay. I'm going to play the swamp. And I will pay 1 for the Elite Interceptor. This creature enters prepared. And then I will pay 3 to cast the Spirit Call Enthusiast. Whenever 1 or more tokens I control enter, this creature becomes prepared. I will pass the turn to you.
You've got your combo again, Steph.
It's not a combo. I literally get to prepare a creature if I cast an instant or sorcery. I get to prepare that guy.
Well,
it's fine. It's fine.
No, but like.
Hey, Brad, ask me how many opuses I have in my deck.
How many opuses do you have?
0, Brad. I have 0 opuses in my deck.
Well, that's because you're not in the right colors for opus.
You know what I mean? The symposiums.
The paradigms?
That one. Yeah.
All right.
But it says symposium on it, doesn't it? It's called a symposium.
I think the blue one is.
Yeah.
But then there's a germination practicum and an improvisation capstone.
Then you know what I mean. The big splashy stupids.
All right. I'm going to place these the spoils.
Yeah.
As additional cost to cast, I'm going to discard this Zealous Lorecaster because that's 6 mana, and who has time for that? I will draw 2 cards and make a treasure. 1, 2 cards, and I will make one of these is a treasure, I think. Treasure. There we go.
Mm-hmm.
We did it. I will throw that card on the floor, but not before playing a mountain.
You threw it on the ground. Yep. It's not a part of your system.
It's not a part of my system. Cool. I have now a 3/3 and a 2/4. I will attack you with my 2/4. That flies.
I will take 2.
Okay.
I will go to 18, not 14. Whoop.
Pass turn.
Okay. Untap. I wonder what card this is.
Whoa.
Surprise. All right. I will play this land. And then I will pay 1 mana. I would like to tap down your flyer.
Okay.
And then draw a card. I have some triggers here. I would like to make an Inkling. When 1 or more tokens enter, I can prepare this.
Yep.
Beautiful. Up to 1 or 2 target creatures each get +2/+2 until the end of the turn. I am going to pay 2, and we're going to cast that. I am going to give my 3/3 +2/+2, and I am going to give my 2/2 +2/+2. And then I am going to go to combat.
And you're going to make an Inkling token?
Oh, yeah, that's right. I have 2 Inkling tokens here. We love that. There are 2 of them.
Yep. And then your thing gets prepared again?
And then I guess, thank you so much. I'm bad at this game.
Thus a combo?
Thus a combo. It's fine. Everything is fine. Nothing is wrong. Brad, I would like to attack you with a 4/4 and a 5/5. They both have vigilance.
I will take 9.
My dad's not a phone. It's true. It's true. Go ahead.
All right. Untap. Draw.
Brad, just let me have this. Just let me have this.
I don't want to let you have it.
Just let me have it. Let me have it.
Unfortunately, I don't really have the cards right now that will stop
That's
you
what
from
I like
having
to
it.
hear. Give me nice things, Brad.
I will cast Jadzi, Steward of Fate. No, I won't. Why did I think you surveilled when you entered? Get back in my hand, Jadzi. You're cool, but I don't need. I need something different right now. Let's play the Stadium Title Mage. When it enters, I will draw a card and then discard a card. I will discard 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The Landscape Painter. All right, then we'll play land. Yeah, I'll go to combat with a 1/4 flyer.
I'll take one.
Past you.
Okay. Inky, we have beautiful. All right, not that I'm going to do that or anything. I'm going to untap.
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert, everything's great. I'm going to draw. Ooh.
Victor, so we're recording that song because I threw a card on the ground. That's why.
We did. It wasn't a part of his system. We thought it was, but it wasn't. All right, I'm going to play a land. I'm going to pay 2 mana to give my 2 Inklings here +2/+2 until the end of the turn.
Yep.
Thus making an Inkling. I'm going to pay 2 mana to give my 2 Inklings +2/+2 until the end of the turn.
Yep.
Thus making an Inkling and re-preparing this creature. And I'm just going to go ahead and do that again.
Sounds right.
So these Inklings, ask me how big they are.
How big are they?
They're 7/7s, Brad.
Ooh, that's big.
Yeah, and
I gotta block one.
I've got 2 of them attacking you.
All right, I'll block one of them.
Sounds great.
Go to 4.
Go ahead. Everything is awesome. Everything is cool when I'm better than Brad. That's how that works, right?
Yeah, nothing in this hand saves me. You got it.
Did I kick your butt?
You did.
No, unfortunately, that means you're going to save removal for all of my fun things in our next game. Because you don't want that to happen again.
I sure don't. I stopped at the first game.
You did.
Because I knew that was going to happen. So I'm also going to hope that maybe you won't have one of your that same rare on turn 2 3 games in a row.
Listen, all right, Mr. Symposium.
I only cast it one. Well, that's not true.
So we're 1-1. I haven't updated our scores yet. We're 1-1. All right, Brad. We are down to game. We're on game 3 here.
An actual factual game 3.
Yeah, sorry, I've just been so focused. I've been so locked in. One more for all the marbles. Yes.
And all the channel points.
I hear we're bringing home bacon, and there are marbles involved.
Oh my gosh!
There's just a lot. There's a lot at stake
happening.
Here.
A lot going on right now.
There is a lot at stake here. Is that a Marla Bamford style impression? I don't know. I don't actually know what voice I just made here. I'm so sorry.
There's just so many of them.
I think I opened my mouth and things came out, Spitzer. I don't know. I don't know. She does a voice like that. She's great. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's good. I'm so glad. All right, Brad, I think our friends are on vacation. Okay. They're done working. We need to give them a break lest they work overtime and we have to pay them extra.
Well, we can't do that.
Right. It's true. So, all right. Do you want to go first this time? Because I recall that you lost that last game.
I do want to go first. And it's going to lead me to victory.
All right.
Just maybe not with those cards.
Okay, that's fine. All right. 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so real talk, chat. The silly loop star video thing that I have in the background here, is this distracting? Is it annoying? Does it make things hard to read? Or is it a value add? Or is it value neutral? I would love to know. Because that is a new thing for us this time. Usually it's just a normal black background. No muss, no fuss. But now we are mussing and fussing, and thus I need to ask you questions about it. You like it? Okay, great. Professional streamer Spencer Crittenden says it's good, and thus we must keep it.
That's how we know. All right, here we go.
You enjoy its presence? That's good. I enjoy your presence. Mostly. I'm kidding. Love you. All right, I'm going to keep the starter, and I think it's good.
Yeah, I'm going to keep this and hope that it's not a mistake. I got to put one card back. It's going to be this one. And okay. Island Exhibition Tide Color. So when I cast an instant or sorcery spell, you mill 3. If I spent 5 or more mana to cast it, you mill 10 instead.
Yes.
Pass
Okay.
to you.
It's an improvement over the Black Void? Okay. All right. I don't like what you are doing.
I know.
I'm going to play a Plains and I will pass the turn.
All right.
I need to find my Forum Necroscribe immediately. That's what I need to find. Just cheat it out on the battlefield. That's going to be great.
Pass to you.
I will draw. I'll play a Swamp and I'm going to pay 2 for the Scolding Administrator.
Okay. Nice.
This is the uncommon one with repartee for a 1/1 counter. It has Menace, so whenever this creature dies, it Rayhans its counters to something. I'll pass. That makes sense in my mind. Do you all know what Rayhaning something is? You just do as the Rayhans do, as it turns out.
All right. Playing another island.
I'm going to run a very quick 90-second ad here because I think otherwise it will be in a very inconvenient place. It's just never in a convenient place. I wish I could just say no more forever, but we're going to just do a quick little secret podcast. 90-second secret podcast. It's going to be so good.
I think, yeah, I'll do this now. I'm going to cast Procrastinate X equals 2. So we'll tap your thing and put 4 stun counters on it. And you'll also mill 3 cards. And we'll hope that I mill really good ones.
You milled Render Speechless, Skycoach Waypoint, and Swamp.
Okay.
You did not mill really good ones.
Pass to you.
All right. This does not untap for this turn. Draw. I will play... I'm gonna play Plains. I'm gonna pay 2 to cast the Melancholic Poet. This is the one that gains and drains for the repartee. And then I will pass the turn.
All right. Untap, draw. Pass to you.
Really?
Yep.
All right. Untap, remove a counter there. Draw. I will play a Swamp. We're going to play a Plains, or tap a Plains for the Elite Interceptor.
Quite elite.
Nothing can match it for speed. And then I'm going to pay 2 and tap or untap target creature. Boop. And draw a card.
Nice.
Look at me comboing and womboing over here. I casted instant sorcery, so you're going to lose a life and I'm going to gain a life.
Yep.
Boop.
Ow.
And then what are the power and toughness of your creature?
0/2.
Ah, suck it. I'm going to attack you for 2.
Take 2.
There you go. It is your go.
Draw.
And how long did you have my thing procrastinating for, Brad? Just out of curiosity.
4 turns.
Oh, well.
Pass to you.
Less than that. You just saw the Millie thing and you were like, the last counter came off, by the way. Draw for turn? Question mark? Yes. Okay. All right. I will play a Swamp. And then I will, I'm going to pay 2. We're going to cast Rapier Wit. We're going to target your creature, tap it, and I will draw a card. And also you will lose a life and I will gain a life.
Yep.
And then, I would like to attack you for 3.
Take 3.
It's your go. This is supposed to have 2/1/1 counters on it. I just didn't do the thing yet because I had other things to keep counting on it.
All right. I'm going to cast Quick Study to draw 2 cards. You'll mill 3.
Okay.
1, 2.
I have Terramorphic Expanse, Plains, and Postmortem Professor!
Nice.
Best thing ever to put in the graveyard.
All right. Got to play a land and pass to you.
End of your turn, I'm going to pay 2. We're going to exile an instant or sorcery card to put this from my graveyard on the battlefield.
Yep.
I'm going to exile Render Speechless. Love that for me. Okay. Untap skis. And drawer. Okay. I will play a swamp. And I will pay 1 for the Burrug Banemaker. He makes Bane. And then I will pay 5 for a Sneering Shade Rider.
Ooh.
That's gain drain for 2, Bradley.
Ow.
All right. Combat time. This one has Menace. This one's a 2/2. This one's a 2/2. And when this attacks, you will lose a life and I will gain a life.
Okay. So how much damage is that?
This is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He's thinking about blocking, and I love that for me. But then he only blocks 2, and is that worth it when he could mill me out when he's already milled me a whopping 6 cards?
Yeah. I think I have to block. No, I'll just take it. Go to 2.
Eat it. And it is your go.
All right. Untap and draw.
Did you just not draw lands this game?
That is exactly what happened. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I could play cards, but they can't stop what
Really
you're
quickly,
doing.
before the game's over, I just want to ask you a quick question.
Yep.
What was that you said earlier about how you had all the rares and about how you needed to win, or else it would be like really, what was the word? It was embarrassing?
I
Is that
did
what you
say
said?
those words.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, is that what you said? You said, I opened all of the rares I could ever want, and wow, it would be so embarrassing if I lost. Is that what you said?
I did say that, yes.
Oh, okay, wow. Okay, just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, so the plan, yes, I will give the meeple what they want.
There you go. All right, and I will change it to Steph wins, just because that's important. That's very important here. It's important that the people know.
So the plan, because I'm trying to remember so the opening hand was 1, 2, 3. It might have been those 6 cards. And I put a 5-drop red card on the bottom of my library.
Oh no.
So the plan was if I write Stadium Tide Caller on 1.
Mm-hmm.
If I can get a red source, I can play the Blazing Fire Singer, and that goes right into Echo Casting Symposium.
Okay.
And I can just copy the mill thing a bunch.
Sure.
But I not only did I not draw lands, I drew a 6-drop and a 7-drop. And I was like,
okay, that's a bummer. That's a big bummer.
But it is what it is.
It is what it is. It is what it is. All right. Friends. I mean, I think I don't know if I had too much of a postmortem but I don't know if I have too much of a review for my deck. I think it was just amazing, and I did nothing wrong. No, as it turns out, the rare guy, the Informed Inkwright, and then the 3-drop that just did
that was
stupid things.
Really good.
These 2 things together, if you can cast a single instant or sorcery to target something while these are out, you can just like boop, 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 2 mana, 2 mana, 2 mana, 2 mana, 2 mana. All my things are ginormous. You're dead.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's great. It makes that sound too. Exactly that sound. I don't know if you.
I feel like the mana cost on the prepared spell is like kind of aggressively costed because it's like kind of difficult to get it to be prepared. Mm-hmm. And so if you can just like automatically prepare it when you cast it, it's really good.
It's insane. Yeah. All right, so we're going to go ahead. I'm going to start a raid over into Carlo. We are not going to send you over there just yet because we need to tell you what we're playing on Wednesday, which, by the way, we're going to be playing again on Wednesday. So hold on right there. What do you think? Where do you think we're playing, Brad? Do you know?
I don't know. Do you have, is it, you've decided, or are we gonna vote?
I mean, I've decided.
All right, I'm ready.
We had some people on social media say that they wanted us to play this set.
Oh.
And we only had 8 packs of this set. And I was like,
I know
you know
what?
what? We are going to beg and plead people to send us these packs on Cardsphere. And you know what? They didn't. But that's okay, because you know what? Ska Johnny, our great friend Ska Johnny, sent us basically some boosty money and was like, you know what? Happy anniversary, friends. Go buy 4 more booster packs of Duskmorn! So that is what we are going to play on Wednesday of this week, y'all. We are going to play Duskmorn. Brad is going to seek the blessings from the moth, and we will see if
we love Duskmorn.
them. So yeah, we're going to play Duskmorn on Wednesday, 10 p.m. Eastern, so come and hang out with us then. But we are going to send you over to Carlo. He is playing some Standard and Climbing the Ladder. Carlo is wonderful. He's one of my favorite human beings ever, and I am not just saying that because he happens to be live right now. Please go and hang out and spend time with Carlo and tell him how wonderful he is. Have a wonderful night, guys. We'll see you later. Thanks for hanging out with us. Goodbye.
Bye, friends.